Greetings, and welcome to your Saturday edition of Dapper's Playhouse. I'm your excellent host, Dapper. This is my playhouse, and a welcome you are. If it's your first time here, what we like to do is search TikToks, find you something interesting, something funny, something educational, something I'm not really sure what the hell you call it. Maybe that's where you come in. Maybe we'll find out together. So hey, do me a favor if you could, watch the video all the way through. Algorithm seems to give a crap about that sort of thing. And then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, please and thank you. Hope y'all's Saturday was pretty easy going, stress free. If not, feel free to comment down below. Let us know. Maybe we got some advice for you. Maybe we can help you out. Oh yeah, don't forget to seek us out on the TikToks, on the Instagram, or over at the Twitter. Stop by, say hello. And here we go.
Guys, I got a tattoo. What is it? Oh, you think it's two people walking? No, it's a giraffe.
Oh shit.
It's a fucking giraffe.
You know, that's that guy's line now. He's the guy at the party. He's trying to get laid and shit with that tattoo. That's giraffe guy. So all you ladies, watch out at the party. Before you may encounter a giraffe guy trying to get laid. You like my giraffe?
Fucking huge ass giraffe. Yeah, I fucking love giraffes. Alright, gentle giants. They evolved to eat trees way taller than them.
Yeah. A murder mitten massager. Murder mitten massage.
Now fuck off, guy. Gus, Jim, Bill, whatever your fucking name is. Your name's gonna be dead if you touch this chicken.
Fucking Ozzy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Pay no attention, that was Japanese. But either way, it was still funny. You get the joke.
Do you know how to escape a fire? No, you don't. I'll bet you don't. Well, would you believe you could learn the answer from a baby? You could. You really could. Just pay attention.
Good old Gilbert Godfrey. Rest in peace. For he was hilarious. And he got so much work. She's over the moon with her toaster. That was a pretty badass toaster. Huh, get it? Over the moon. The Star Wars toaster. No.
Reason I can't sleep.
It was out of this world, that toaster was.
Number 2298. A corn dog is technically a beef Wellington in a different tax bracket.
It's very true. It's very true. Kids had some of that today.
I've said it before and I'll say it till I'm blue in the fucking face. If you haven't been on a date with a motherfucker who has ADHD, you are missing the fuck out. I have really bad social anxiety, so I never know what to say on a first date because I get like really, really nervous. I went on a date with a guy who had really bad ADHD. Actually, not really bad ADHD, really good ADHD, really good ADHD.
Okay.
He did not shut the fuck up because something about people with ADHD, they just know what the fuck to say at all times because their mind's going a million miles an hour. So they're like this, never run out of things to talk about. Oh my God, it is a social anxiety queen's dream to go on a date with a motherfucker who has ADHD. I'm gonna start putting it in dating apps, being like, hey, if you have ADHD, like, hit me up for sure.
Nice. ADHD dating.
I think every time SpongeBob is watching TV, he's actually staring directly at a dead human skull. And if you don't believe me, in Season 10's Whirly Brain, SpongeBob and Patrick fight over the TV and actually pull it apart. And for the very first time ever, we get a look inside. It's an extremely fast moment, but if you go frame by frame, you'll see that inside of SpongeBob's TV is what looks like a human skull. And that is Skeleton Theory. Rest in peace, Bucky.
Oh, shit. Twisted.
I just realized it looked like fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz named my garbage disposal. They call that motherfucker the Incinerator.
The Incinerator.
Well, here's something I didn't know until today. You know the song this frog sings in the old Looney Tunes cartoon?
Yeah. Hello, my baby.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Well, that song is a novelty song making fun of the word hello, which was new when the song came out. See, the word hello as a greeting only goes back to the invention of the telephone. You may have heard the trivia that when Alexander Graham Bell was developing the phone, he wanted people to shout the word ahoy into the phone when they answered. And it was Thomas Edison who convinced people to start saying hello, which prior to that, that word was used to express surprise. It wasn't something you would say as a greeting to someone on the street. You would say good morning or something like that. So that song from 1899 was a novelty song making fun of this crazy new slang that everybody was doing on this wacky new invention. In fact, lots of our greetings and gestures are way more recent than you think. The high five, that was invented in my lifetime, in the mid-70s. The term high five wasn't added to the dictionary until 1980.
Wow. Well, there's a nugget of info for you.
You can't control how good a day you're going to have, but you can control how weird a day everybody else has. Be the weirdest, most confusing, unhinged part of everybody's day.
Yep, be unforgettable. Weird counts.
What in the world? Oh!
Yeah. I don't give a shit. Otherwise, that big experience. Fuck
In
that.
Old English, fathom was a noun meaning outstretched or embracing arms. For instance, you might hold a child in your fathom. It could also be a verb, to stretch your arms around something. But outstretched arms were also a convenient way of measuring things. So fathom became a unit of measure equal to 6 feet. It was used for things like cloth and rope, but it gained special significance in nautical applications, specifically measuring the depth of water. Fathoms would be marked on a plumb line, dropped into the water, with marks every 6 feet. We get multiple expressions from this. For example, 2 fathoms was considered a safe depth for steamboats on the Mississippi, from which we get the term Mark Twain, meaning 2 marks on the plumb line. And yes, that's the source of a certain author's pen name. When a body was buried at sea, it was supposed to be dropped in water at least 6 fathoms deep, from which we get the term deep 6, putting something to a permanent end. But the most important metaphorical meaning attached to the very word itself. To fathom something meant to plumb its true depth, hence to gain a full and complete understanding of it. This meaning is still with us, often in the negative, such as when you cannot fathom why someone would vote for the other political team. And it's a close synonym for the much newer word grok, coined by sci-fi author Robert Heinlein to mean knowing something so well that you've become one with it. Indeed. And in this modern meaning, fathom has come full circle, from wrapping your arms around something to wrapping your head around it.
Indeed. Fascinating.
You don't have a butt crack. You have an intergluteal cleft. This is Insomniac Anatomy Academy. I can't sleep, so I study anatomy, episode 280. So yes, you have 2 butt cheeks, each of which has a bunch of muscle in them. The gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus, piriformis, etc. And of course, you've got the line between them. The butt crack, if you will. But the technical term for this is actually intergluteal cleft. And it is sometimes also called the natal cleft, for reasons that are completely unclear to me. It's not
now
like
you can tell
it's not like
someone
you're
you're going to
born.
kick them in their
But anyway, doesn't it sound
cleft.
classy? Intergluteal cleft.
Sounds so much more fancy.
Habemus papam.
Cat poop. Is he at the catechin? Sorry, that's about all I got.
You ever seen this? I ain't never seen this.
She licks her own butthole. She licks her own butthole.
She licks her own butthole. What? So what flavor added to the McFlurry? The McFlurry, the McButthole?
I said, ready to go.
Yeah, that's devious as shit. The hell now? Here, honey, here's a bomb. Let's go sit back and watch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Good thing I have life insurance up to date. Here we go. Ah! Oh! From that day forward, she never saw again. And that guy's serving hard time, yo. Huh?
Oh shit.
Oh. See a row anywhere.
I don't think I've done anything in my lifetime to a squirrel that warrants me not being able to touch them ever. Like, I never get to touch them.
Because they're giant,
and they're
fierce
all over
rodents.
the place, and it's just not allowed.
Shred your hand. Don't touch
I don't think I deserve that. I have not proven myself to be a threat.
You poor thing. You'll get over it.
This is a song I wrote for the people that pissed me off today, yesterday, and probably tomorrow. Okay? Fuck off.
Oh, that was a lovely little ballad.
What's behind door number 1? A lifetime supply of toilets. Okay, we know what's behind door number 1. Door number 2. Would you mind opening that for me?
Door number 2? More toilets!
No fucking way.
No fucking way. Yeah, that's sometimes they're buying them storage things, man. They don't pay it out.
Would you look at this?
Yeah,
would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
Would you look at it? Would you just look at it?
The person you are trying to reach is using their phone for everything but phone calls.
Yeah.
Please send a text message
Does that piss
instead.
you off? When you get interrupted with a phone call on your phone? Can you imagine 2025? People still making phone calls? Really now? Fucking jokester. That's what you should have done in the first place. That's how you wake a brother up.
This is the art of changing faces in China, in which Chinese artists change their faces very quickly. But how? Well, let me break it down for you. Actually, these Chinese artists wear a lot of silk masks one over the other before the show, and all these masks are connected by a thin thread, which is not easily visible. Then during the performance, they pull that thread in a jerk and change their face.
No shit. Well, there goes that magic. Sorry, folks. Ah, yes, of course. This is always a good thing to do if you hate your cats. In fact, those cats were never ever seen again. They might still be running down a street near you. Another day in Florida. Mr. Swan and Mr. Turtle. And Mr. freaking Magpie coming on in there and saying hello. And Turtle's like, sure, I'm moving. Shit, what's your problem? Swan's like, you can't park here.
So whenever I ask somebody their name, I'll be like, hi, I'm Sarah, nice to meet you. And they're like, hi, I'm
blank.
And that's all I hear.
Yeah, it's gone.
I don't know why I can never, it's like I black out. And I can never remember what people tell me that their name is, ever.
You gotta say it like 3 times. You know, hey, Brian. Oh, great to meet you, Brian. Yeah, yes, Brian, totally. I get it. Okay, Brian, thanks a lot. Yeah, you say the name a couple of times really fast, and then you'll get it. Other than that, no, it's gone. Whew, what do you know, folks? Just like that, we've come to the end of your Saturday Divers Playhouse session. I do not know how time goes by so fast. You know what they say about when you're having fun. So, hey, if you could, don't forget to hit that like, that share, and subscribe. And don't forget, we will be back here tomorrow, even on a Sunday, to another day to get you through. So if you could, and I know you can, if you can't, be good, be bad. And remember, ain't never too old to play. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.